Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Valhalla, where we're still meeting with the boss in our house and just drinking.
I don't think I read that.
I'm pretty sure he did.
And I'll be
He just
damned.
wanted a chance at a job. So I said I'd get him a job.
Oh,
That's
okay,
the
yeah.
last line. Yeah.
And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day.
Damn.
I tried and failed to find out anything about him.
Wait, you seriously don't know anything about him either?
So I decided to take him at face value. I'd judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally.
What surprises me is that you took him in so easily.
I can take care of myself, and I've always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily.
I see.
You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know.
How so?
Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like the blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name.
Alma.
I was gonna say Armitage.
Armitage. Well, she's hot, I'll give her that much. She's also a very nice person in general, but damn, she's hot.
Are you alright, Jill?
Yeah, why?
You seem to get flustered. It's weird to see you say openly that someone's hot.
What? Even you can she has a hot body, boss.
You'll find no objections here.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and...
Oh. Jill, you sure you aren't drunk?
I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not, I mean...
Keep drinking.
Yeah, that's... No, you don't want to keep drinking, as if you drink all the way, you pass out. But those are thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. That and she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. She became a regular is a blessing.
Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl.
Ah, Dorothy.
She intrigues me, though I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement.
Yeah, well, when you're in the future where robots can look like young girls, and that gives them an edge in being a sex worker because, you know, obvious reasons, she kind of has to have childish excitement about it, otherwise she'd be out of character. I've kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilum can be weird.
You think?
Lilum operate in some reality and really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they're different. Like a different culture, if you must.
I didn't see it that way.
Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. So, again, in other words, she gets off on having sex with people, just like a human being does.
Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird, though.
Is it?
You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automations.
Automatons.
Sorry, automatons.
Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake.
Thanks for the advice. Aside, do you know why they're called Lilum?
As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilum is Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. No, that's in Jewish heretical folklore. But, whatever.
Oh, cool.
So they're all vampires.
Alright. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I call you Julianne. and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. Oh, I know why you don't like being called Julianne. Because it's too close to Julian from Madagascar.
No, it's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud.
Try me.
Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne?
Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns.
Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere.
I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice.
It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presents Jules hating her job
That
because
almost
it
sounds like
fights enemies.
Archangel or something.
Sort of. And yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. The main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult and became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that her in it it just straight crashed. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck.
Whoa, you got excited there.
And that is the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters.
Something tells me you still can.
That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school. Then I went to middle school. And was surprised, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs.
Sounds rough.
You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of a show mocking me. Anyways, every time somebody calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me.
Damn Pavlov!
I never talk about it because I find the whole thing silly in retrospect.
And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with that, though. It's actually kind of reasonable.
I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss?
When I was a toddler, I threw my first man into the moving vehicle of a car.
No, just...
I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better.
Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men?
2D.
2D?
Yes, I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you?
Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now...
And now?
I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started complaining, cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. And I also, very obviously, by the picture over there, stopped caring about them being men. I realized half the time they had no qualms about cheering or cheating with me or on me. And I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become.
Not become stable.
There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. He started being physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked in the bed after sex.
The bed could catch fire, you know.
Not you two. I envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just it all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenora lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh. She had a good position. She was stable.
She had a good position.
She was smart, caring, and why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize. Maybe I should. Maybe that'll make me rest easier at night, get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but...
Hey Joe, have you tried thinking about clothes for fall?
Clothes for...
Listen, I know how you must feel. But you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking what kind of clothes you can put on 4.
Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it?
Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back at you. Anyway, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris.
The one you called for the helmet thing?
That's one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly.
I believe this is the sequel.
Oh.
She's managing a bar too?
I got the idea from her, actually.
Oh.
It's called N1...
Nirvana.
Yeah, Nirvana.
Yeah, that's
Anna.
the sequel.
And if you thought the city was dangerous...
Yeah, Anna.
You should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with.
Anne means it's an annex to another building. What else does she do there?
I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened
Nerve and B.
Nerve and B in the hotel instead.
It's N1 RV, Ann B, and Ann A. Weird decision.
I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave.
Woman cave? I mean, all women have that.
Yeah, like we have a man cave, why can't women have a woman cave? That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force.
Well, hold on. Is it San Francisco's police force that replaced the old police force, so it's the Neo police force? Or
Maybe.
Is it Neo San Francisco and their police force?
Maybe. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime.
Wait, you were in what?
I've done lots of things, Jim.
I know, and it confuses me every time you elaborate with more information.
I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate mascot. I could go on forever, baby.
Corporate what?
I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you?
I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot, but it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friends moving here is Alma and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know he's a cat.
Hey, a cat's fine too, you know.
Hey, boss, I have to know.
About what?
About your arm.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Come on, I want to know how you got it.
I was jerking someone off and they ripped it off.
That's definitely a story you made up.
Fine.
Yes?
I had to use a couple favors to get it. I accepted no less than state-of-the-art tech. That's how I got it.
That's technically correct, but come on.
Why do you want to know? How?
Oh, that's the history. Oop. I don't know how I got there.
How I got it.
I just want to know more about you. You're always so cool and awesome, and can you at least tell me if it does something cool?
Well, it's rip people's dicks off.
I don't have to worry about that.
It does have a couple of utilities installed, yeah. There's an HDD.
It has a fucking hard disk drive in it!
I used to save assorted data. It has a flashlight and a clock, but many prosthetic arms have those nowadays, kind of like watches.
How'd you feel when you lost it?
To be honest, I was sad, but I was also satisfied. Yeah, I lost my dominant arm, but its sacrifice helped a bigger purpose. To use it to fuck over people. If I had to lose another limb to accomplish such a thing again, I'd totally do it. But of course, I just hope it doesn't come to that ever again.
Now you're just teasing me.
You'll hear nothing else from me, young lady. Oh, so you're older. Fuck off.
Yep.
The date went well.
I mean, you got to tell her how hot Alma was.
Several months later, at the Hall of Christmas.
No. But but
Chapter 2,
yeah,
you say?
Christmas does approach. Yep. Welcome to Chapter 2.
Yep, and that's what it says on the guide.
Yep, I know it does. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. You need $8,000. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from getting too distracted.
Purchase a cracked Daruma.
Yep. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. But yeah, let me see if I can find the one. Yeah, see? You can actually get
Beer on discount.
The owner's trying to quit drinking, so he's selling them dirt cheap. Okay, where the heck is there?
Almost seems like it rejected it for a second.
No, it's fine. Jill bought what she wanted and was pleased with herself. Okay, let's go see how bad things are. Well, none of these have anything to do. Let's save.
Saving is good because we don't want to go through all that shit a third time.
The augmented eye. I don't think we've done any of these.
Denied. Wrestling?
My boss may be curious. GSF's January 4th card announced 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. Lana Smithy. Blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th. Sorry, hold on. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event. But it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Aaron's. Full card below.
And Jack.
Yep, there's the championship, the women's championship, Red Comet Jr. Is that
Red Comet?
Isn't that your boss? So is that your boss's daughter, your boss's sister, or your boss?
That'd be funny.
Versus Nagisa. Roy Campbell versus Aaron's. Jack Baum and Blaze versus Hooli and Karakolta. Tag Team Championship. Asuna versus Siegfried?
Yeah, that's why 4 is in quotes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nano Camo is now making smart underwear. Fucking course. If underwear you can change the voice command is something you really wanted in your life, Nano Camo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. Not color, look. So you can change from boxers to like silk. Yeah, silk like panties. At a moment's notice. No more stains in your white panties, just change its color to black and you'll barely notice. That won't change the smell though, they're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product. I'm already using them. Super comfy, if you ask me.
You just thought about looking at prices.
Did not. Liar.
Liar, liar, pants.
Danger Use admin has been arrested. Again. Cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit. This is Lon Smithy. Never mind. Graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Fur for a second time. Yeah, in this universe, you know how people make a big deal about one of the hallmarks of the internet being that a publisher can't be held responsible for something posted on their site? This is in the future where that law goes away. So if somebody posts on a forum that they're going to hack the government, the admin of the forum can be arrested.
Fuck what?
So, yeah, poor guy. Anyways, we have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of the ongoing investigation. We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Fur would only respond with a calm, not this shit again. I mean,
Yeah,
what else do you do? The guy came back to run this site again after being arrested the first time. So very clearly, he's just like, I don't fucking care anymore.
The augmented.
Hey, danger you! Yeah. So, Paulo Banks being attacked with Thread 2. Media's still awfully quiet about this. Augment and I talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to one rogue article. It was from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all we get is clickbait from now on. Gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside the building, at least 3 people already dead. How? Is someone there shooting people? Looks like it was from the security from the building, but I've got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider Anon, you gotta give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, Based Anon. Seems like a lot happened while I was gone. Explosion registered, and media's still quiet about it. Can confirm. There's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs, not just one? That's right. Do we have any clue who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned, and it looks it's not a group, but just one person who set all this up. That's pretty ballsy. Now, this is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker's helping out hostages to escape, and they're suspecting it's Alice. Huh. Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. Some deep shit happened right there.
Alice Rabbit was helping you the whole time.
Can confirm the situation's finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? These were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. Pretty unsettling. Damn. Files available for approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operations from Glitch City government and White Knight operations. Seems the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack, but how do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I have to leave. I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time, though. Godspeed and all, and thanks.
Will you read the file?
No. That's just too much work. Okay, well. Time to go to work. Can't save until after this. Gil?
Oh, hey, guys! How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving for so many days without notice. See, Jill, he'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened.
Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't?
The need for you having a key never arose.
True.
Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess.
Just fucking hell. This girl does probably most of the work for the building and gets no key.
What? You gonna make me wash the bathrooms again?
Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign you're still alive.
So you were worried?
Isn't that normal?
When it comes to you, I don't know.
Shut up.
She's right, though. You shouldn't make ladies worry so much. I'll be back for your balls. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. That's probably 4.
Hey, boss, why'd you leave the hoodie at my place?
Because it's yours.
But I told you you could keep it.
Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it.
Why?
Partially because I think you'd get off on it. Second, because I didn't feel right about taking it. But mostly because I thought you totally looked cute with it.
I see.
Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours.
I just want
to.
It's not. She doesn't want you to give it to her. She wants to tear it off your body.
Preserving cuteness is one of my principles.
Right.
Are you still worried about the whole bar closure thing?
Of course I am. Not like I can't work because of it, but, you know.
All we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here as best as we can.
Yeah.
So cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear, and we don't want that. I'll go to my office.
Okay.
And dinner's fine. Did I miss anything? Yeah, girl.
Not really, no. Anyways, let's start the day. Okay, let's reset the jukebox.
If you're gonna play the jukebox, please don't play A-11.
There is no A-11.
Damn it, you just played A-11. What did I tell you?
Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil.
Huh?
Glad to see you're fine. I mean it.
Thanks. Oh boy. Excuse me, I'm looking for Donna Zane.
This would be Brian.
Yeah.
May
I
I have
am
your
Brian.
name?
Brian Griffin. Tell her it's Brian.
Yeah, this is your regional manager. The guy she was meeting with. Just a sec. Boss, some Brian guy's looking for you.
Tell him I'll be there in a bit.
She'll, you heard her.
My name's Bond. James Bond. It's alright, I'll wait.
It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. I mean, it's not like it doesn't say BTC on his fucking moniker jacket.
He looks like Dr. Henry Wu from Jurassic Park.
Sorta.
It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager in these parts.
Yeah, I guess that's... I guess I didn't give you the best first impression.
Ha! Don't worry. I know who I am dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client.
Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian?
Let's go with the basics. A sugar rush, please.
Coming right up.
Sugar, 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 sugar rush.
Yeah, that is the joke I keep not making.
2 red, 1 dark blue, optional for light blue, and mixed.
I'll do 2. Here.
Yeah, this one's nice.
Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why?
They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks.
Sure.
They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright.
Huh, they never told me that.
You're Jill, right?
Yep, that's me.
Donna has talked quite a bit about you.
Really?
Something about wanting to go to bed with... and I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got.
Can you disclose any information?
I shouldn't, but you have the right to know.
Thanks.
You're the problem. Get out.
No.
Don't mention it.
Literally, don't mention it. I could be fired if you mention it.
Now, where to start? You saw the news of the information leaked during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right?
About the White Knights having lots of members in criminal organizations in their ranks.
Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those folks, have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least, not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it has apparently proven an effective method for money laundering.
Where does Valhalla come in?
Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla. Any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now.
So the closure notice is due to low sales.
Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year.
You'll find out soon enough, huh?
Sorry.
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil.
Huh? If it helps, I'm not doing my best to appeal in
He is doing his best.
I'm doing my best to appeal in your place.
Really? Why?
Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints.
I mean, you could just shut down other bars and give us their traffic, I guess, if you desperately wanted to.
I'm guessing if you kept fucking up drinks, you would get a lot of complaints.
Actually, no. You'd get no problems with us.
Ah. The closest thing to a recent complaint was the whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago.
So much saliva.
I won't get any hopes up though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible.
Knowing you're making an effort is enough, thanks. Can I get you anything else?
Now that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right?
Oh yeah, the suplex.
Get me one of those, please.
Sure. Yeah, the suplex is actually a Valhalla created drink. So,
Alright.
but we'll come back next time and make that drink.
We'll come back next time to the suplex.
Yeah. So that's gonna be it for this episode. We'll come back next time with even more of Valhalla. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Bye-bye.